Hello, my beautiful Aries. I am Lady J of Pirate Readings, and I am here to talk to you about March. We're going to talk about March 10th through the 16th. I want to welcome everybody. Everybody is welcome here, regardless of age, race, sexual identity, creed, religion, or lack of religion. You're all welcome here. I won't judge you if you won't judge me. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that you know that I'm here talking about this next week of April, March, hello. And yes, we've already done the major blessing and the candle is already lit from the original overview video, but I will go ahead and burn a little more sage because it's a good idea, right? It helps clear away old preconceived ideas. And yes, I've probably got a couple now already, just from the other reading. So we'll go ahead and clear these things out so that we come with a clear answer. I'm going to bless those rocks from that bowl of rocks I'm using now. Yes, we are going to have some fun now, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let that be there. Hello. And yes, we might have a little smoke in the air. Fabulous. Okay. So I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video right here. So this is good news, excellent news. I'm going to share with you once again the guiding card we got from the crystal deck, which is Celestite, which is messages. We have messages coming to us. We have lots of messages coming to us. We have been talking about messages coming in. Last week we had messages coming in. Some of them were great. Some of them were not so great. May have had some issues within our relationships. Sorry for all of my in-relationship Aries people. There was some good news for some of my not so in-relationship people, my singles. Hello. But things were okay. We ended up in a place where magic was afoot, and we needed to receive the magic that was being given to us, okay? And I'm really happy to see that, and I want to see that for you, okay? So, receiving the magic and the messages that are coming to us is the key this month, and we are receiving. So, hello, right? I have the 3 cards in front of me, and let's go ahead and dig into it by adding a few cards first, right? Pre-programmed deck. This is, of course, a section of the Alleyman's Tarot, which is 3 times this size. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few cards. I don't read cards upside down, so bear with me as I play. So there we go. Remember, this deck has like 13 different death cards, so don't be alarmed when you get one. It's always a blessing, right? So we have the first card for the week of the 10th through the 16th is Rest and Rejuvenate. We need to ground. We need to get busy being part of the universe, part of the earth, and paying attention to how we are in it and receiving it, connecting to it. I really like how he's surrounded by trees. I mean, how much more completely at peace can you be than when you're just sitting there surrounded by trees? Don't forget to take something to sit on that will make you feel less accessible by critters. Got it? Simplify. If you're going to do this yourself, do it the right way. But yes, this is a wonderful way to be grounded, be in the world, be taken care of. You are actually receiving the spiritual gifts that came along with everything that you received last week, right? Last week you got a bunch of good stuff, and now you're bringing it in, and you're bringing it into yourself. So that's good news. Good job. Like when someone gifts you a lotion, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and put it on. But then you got to sit for a minute while you let it soak in, right? Perfect. That's kind of the same idea, only these are spiritual gifts. So whether it was somebody gave you some candles or some rocks and you need to meditate with them or whatever it is, do those things. It's a good job. It grounds in the goods, right? Interestingly, we also have the Wound Man. The Wound Man, he's a really oddball card, you know. He has lots of owies, and even though he has these owies, he's moving along, right? He's moving along anyway. He's pretty catastrophically ruined. I'm not going to lie. I mean, he's got his noggin in his elbow, his waist, and his knee. So, do you remember the Monty Python? I'm not dead yet, right? I'm getting a lot of, I'm not dead yet, and you can't hurt me enough to make me stop fighting. So, how very Aries of this guy, right? I feel like part of what you're doing is healing the wounds over here that you've received already, okay? So this is where you're at. You're working on yourself this week. This is the, 10th through the 16th. You are receiving, integrating, and healing yourself. I think this is about you healing yourself and healing old wounds. There's a Queen of Swords involved. There's maybe this is a relationship that's having an issue. This is a very much so a person who likes to be bossy, likes to have another point of view and push their point of view as if it's the only point of view. You've had this battle with this person. Maybe you got wounded in the process of having a relationship with this person. You're going to heal your wounds, and this person may show up again. Okay, this person may be around some more. But the key with this person is to not accept new wounds, right? You've learned this lesson. This is about you not taking on more wounds from this person, okay? So you've learned lessons. This person is back in your world. You may make peace for yourself with this person's situation, but it's not about you getting wounded again or opening yourself up to being wounded again, okay? We don't want that. We want you to take care of yourself, okay? So, that being said, let's move on to the next week over. We're going to talk, or not next week, silly me. This is the blockage for this week, and that's talking about having a mind meld with your relationship isn't going to go very well. Last week's relationship stuff didn't go very well either, so this doesn't surprise me too much. For some of mine in relationships, it looks like there's still a blockage within the relationship, within the heart, within the mind, between your heart, mind, and soul. And that sucks, and I'm so sorry. I really want for you guys to work this out. This is blocked currently, but let's see what else comes, all right? You have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Can you see that? My goodness. Look at that. She's holding up her sword. And all this light comes right out of the sky. And it's just amazing. She is capable of so much power right here. So this is good news. I like that very much. There's the gift of power in the situation. Even though you're having a spiritual union problem with your partner, don't let it stop you from receiving, because it's blocked. The Ace of Swords is blocked. You're not going to be feeling very powerful in this moment, okay? Yeah, no, you're not going to be feeling powerful. You're not going to be feeling blessed in this moment right now. You're going to be feeling frustrated that you can't create or help this person. I feel like you want to help him or her. Whoever your partner is, you want to help that person, and you're not in a position to do so. Much like when I was dealing with my relationship with a person in addiction, I was unable to help them. I tried very much. I tried many different ways to be supportive, kind, and collected in every way possible, and I never could do it. It never worked. Nothing I did made him happy. This may be similar, and I apologize for that, but it means that it's time to focus upon yourself. We have the Queen of Raven right here. She is here talking about how, she's all about being in charge of all the ravens. She's got them all flying around her. So yeah, she's able to be the boss bitch in this situation, right? Super interesting. But it's also speaking to the darkness. So there's darkness around but she's the boss of it, right? She's not sitting around being dominated and pushed around per se. She is in fact making rainbows, you know, on a day of darkness. She's making rainbows. I know you don't see a rainbow on here, but what I'm saying is she's mastered the darkness. It is not something she fears anymore. She's the boss of it, okay? So that being also in the blocked department is an important part of what's going on here, right? You've got this mind meld situation that's blocked. Your power is blocked, and your power over the darkness is also blocked. So you might be feeling a little dark, gloomy. You might be feeling powerless, and you very probably are in this situation if you have a similar relationship to what I had. The issues within the relationship are going to be specific to yourselves. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm not here trying to do a one-to-one reading here. This is just general, but it's giving you an idea of how I'm resonating with it, but also giving you a little bit more of myself than I used to. All right? So let's look here at our solutions. Our solutions show heartache and loss. So there's a genuine situation where you may need to make a decision. I did, in fact, have to make that decision to leave the relationship. It was one of the hardest decisions I ever had to make my entire life. It was like doing surgery on myself, no Novocaine, nor, nothing to numb me out, and ripping a rib out of my body. It was so painful. Because I loved the guy, I just couldn't fix, change, or alter his situation, nor could I help. But I didn't want to sit in his shit with him. So I had to do that, and it was a big deal. So I have no idea why this is coming up so strong for you, but I hope that it comes out okay for you, all right? Know that you're not alone, and that if you need support, I'm here for you, all right? Because I've been there, and I did that, and it was unpleasant, but it was so much more for me than it would be if I had stayed, right? So we have the alley card from the Alleyman. Haha. Things happen in the dark. Things happen in the dark, in the alley. There's stuff going on down there. Sometimes it's mischievous and bad, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's magical. Sometimes it's new stuff. We are ready for something new and interesting and different and unknown. This is the unknown. This is the unpredictable. This is potential, but also a little cray-cray. But maybe you're ready for some of the cray-cray over what you've been dealing with, especially, but cute. If you're that vulnerable from the heartache and the loss, I want you to be cautious in how you proceed, because I don't want you to do too much of that thing where you walk blindly down to a dark alley. That's not great. This here is one of those death cards, right? And it speaks to me that you may know your solution to your problem, much like my solution to my problem, but I'm not here for everybody, right? And this could be you need to get rid of that boat, So don't be alarmed. Don't think that because I'm talking about all this stuff that it's absolutely, positively got to go my way. That isn't the plan. That isn't what I'm doing here. I want you to know that this is the reading, and I can see that there's some stuff going on for you, and I'm here for you for that, okay? But don't be sad, okay? You're going to know exactly what to get rid of, what to release, what to let go of. This could be physical stuff, a way of thinking, an emotional choice, a bad habit. You may have a bad habit or a relationship. So there are a lot of things on the table with this, okay? I'm going to go ahead and grab a few stones for this week, all right? We're doing that now. I like that. We have 4 stones. Let's talk about what we grabbed. Oh, we got ruby twice. Yes, I have rough rubies. Hello. We have 2 rubies speaking about heart. It's a heart stone. Obviously, it's a pink and purple stone. This is the rough version, the unrefined. When it comes out in crystalline form, it's very much so deep red, of course. So this is what it looks like when it's rough. So you've received this message twice that your heart needs to be loved, supported, and protected right now, okay? Put up your shields, take care of you, and be ready, all right? Interesting. This is malachite, that's right. All right, so malachite here, especially this version, because it's a bullseye and has layers and layers. You can see the layers right there. Little stripy layers. Means that the top is one layer, and then like that. So if you were to just keep rubbing on it, you'd get different colors. It has that layers like potato chips all stuck together, or like a peeling off the layers on a biscuit, right? The flaky layers. So it's talking about going deeper into your emotional self. If you put this on your 3rd chakra, you would find that it was telling you that it was important for you to pull the layers, right? Go deeper into what's going on with the relationship. This is all about the relationship blockage. So you want to go in deeper into the layers of what's going on within the relationship, okay? And don't be afraid to verbalize. This is blue lace agate, and it's going to help you verbalize everything that's going on, okay? So put blue lace agate and malachite and ruby in your pocket, and you'll be ready to go, because you'll be speaking from your heart, which is what you want to do anyway, but you'll go down through the layers to figure out where the wound is. And remember, you got to stay on the level. You can't be fighting from like last month or 2 months ago, or truly, you may want to get a little help. Some of my Aries are going to need to talk to somebody other than their partner in this moment of now. Get a little help, find some solutions to the situations so that you know where you're going and what's going on. You don't want to be walking into this thing with 7 years of bad juju, right? Or arguments from 7 years ago. They were bringing them all up. You need to go through the layers with somebody else. Then find your way to talk through your heart. Talking from your throat chakra, right? You got the blue lace agate to help empower you while you're speaking your truth. But the truth should come from your heart, not so much from the layers. The layers inform your heart, but your heart will be wanting to talk for you, okay? So put one of those over here. Perfect. So these will be good rocks for your pocket this particular month or week. That's the 10th of March through the 16th, and that's good news. I like to have a good pocket of rocks. So I hope that you found this helpful, and if you found it resonating for you, go ahead and leave me a comment. Click the link, the like button, give me a old thumbs up, and subscribe, and then you won't miss a single video. All right? I appreciate all of you so much, and I do hope that you'll come back, and we'll talk next about the 17th through the 23rd. All right?